So this is part 2 of the video that I'm doing on this particular Vice Gaming article. One of their editors, Mike Diver, out of the blue sent me some shit on Twitter because he found my video. It's just pretty amazing how little awareness this guy has, because this article is overtly targeting so-called hardcore gamers and trying to lecture them in the way of saying, you don't exist anymore. Everyone is a fucking gamer now. Therefore, you do not exist. Your opinions do not matter. And my beliefs are antithetical to that. I believe that there are gamers that make up the majority share of people buying shit in the market. And they should have more say than some random person playing a game on their phone during a commute. If you eat at Burger King, doesn't make you a foodie. You buy a bike magazine, doesn't make you a biker. Like I said before, you buy a Ramon shirt, doesn't make you someone that is a music lover. Doesn't make you a hardcore fan of that band. That is my point here. There are degrees. And rather than mislabel people that are not at all self-described gamers, tell them, oh, no, you're a gamer. If I pick up the Bible, that doesn't make me a theist. It doesn't make me any kind of Christian. It doesn't make me anything. You are assuming why someone is doing something. You're assuming that you can say, oh, you're doing X, therefore I can tell you exactly why you're doing it. I could read your fucking mind. And do I think that you're doing this accidentally? Do I think that you and your fucking outlet is doing this in the way, you're well-intentioned, but you're just kind of fucking dumb? Do I believe that? No. I do not fucking believe that anyone, regardless of it's Chris, whoever the fuck that wrote this article, or this idiot editor from Vice Gaming, you guys are intentionally doing this. This is another Gamers Are Dead article. It's just been rephrased. It's just you put another spin on it. Anyone can see that. And so when you want to send me some cheeky cunt shit on Twitter and act as though that I'm all bent out of shape about this, yes, I don't like this. This is so obviously targeted at me. This is so obviously targeted at any gamer that does not want to see our subculture continue to be mislabeled, misconstrued, taken advantage of by the gaming press in terms of, no, don't listen to these guys. Listen to what us, the gaming press, the writers, the glorified fucking bloggers, listen to what we have to say about them. We'll tell you how they are, what they think, what they do. When, again and again, you guys have no fucking idea what you're talking about. The logic of this article is so easy to dismantle. It's the reason I covered it. You can say that I'm upset and I'm enraged and all this shit. You're the guy that's supposed to be the fucking professional. The guy that goes out of his way to go on Reddit and search for this shit. Search for people making fun of him. Search for videos like mine on a channel with 2,000 subscribers. You act like I'm the asshole here. You're fucking petty as shit, dude. You're in no position to lecture me. And I'd also like to point out that in terms of the grand scale of Vice Gaming, maybe I am thinking too much of this. Maybe I was incorrect by being upset by this article. Because when push comes to shove, you guys are fucking nobodies. You guys are nothing. You're just one more blip on the fucking internet. If you didn't have this major company backing you, you guys wouldn't even exist in any kind of form. There's no natural application of the gaming community coming to you and looking for, research, looking for articles, looking for shit talking about gaming, the industry, whatever. Not at all natural. You guys are purely fucking artificial. Unlike some of the websites that I just linked, which are very much grassroots. The reason they came about was just based on the fact that they put out enough content that people liked, that their audiences grew. Vice Gaming is a fucking joke. And I had no idea until fucking Mike Diver decided he was going to send me some stupid shit on Twitter. Now I realize, I have to take these articles with a grain of salt in the future. I might as well be reading this from someone's fucking blog. So whatever, let's get to the rest of this. People of every age and gender play games these days, so why do some people see this as a bad thing? It may be because, for newer generations of gamers, gaming has far fewer negative connotations. In your opinion, based on the fact that you aren't being considered a fucking misogynist and a guy that's going to go on a shooting rampage and all the other things that are still prevalent in the United States. It is still prevalent in the United States to associate mass shootings with video games. it is still fucking synonymous. So don't give me this shit that has few negative connotations. Blah, 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 your fucking childhood in the fucking UK. There are some who believe the Wii was the beginning of the problem. They believe that this growth in casual gaming led to a growth in mobile gaming and the evil free-to-play. Well, I don't find free-to-play to be necessarily evil, especially that dumb fucking word. But the only thing that's the outlier in this is not Nintendo, it's fucking mobile. Yes, mobile gaming has seen an increase of people claiming to be gamers that are not. Maybe. It seems to me that the larger problem is the press trying to designate that no one is in fact a gamer. That no one is in fact spending the money to buy these games that are turning Grand Theft Auto into the best-selling game ever. Turning Skyrim into the best-selling game ever. There is a demographic that buys these fucking games. And I'm telling you, it isn't businesswomen on a fucking train. Two things spring to mind. The first is frankly shush, go fuck yourself. Not only are the fears for some self-proclaimed gamers that their precious hobby is being... I like how you dismiss it with this fucking language, bro. You write... Whatever. Are you a gamer or not? This hobby is precious to me. This is my passion. If it's not to you, go fuck yourself. Literally, go fuck yourself and leave the hobby. If you aren't considering this to be important to you, then you're not a gamer. Cunt. Is being taken from them by dreaded women. Keep that narrative going. It sure works so far. And casuals, completely unfounded. They're single-minded, annoying to gamers like me who are adamant for one thing, they don't speak for us. Okay then. Then say that as an individual. I've never claimed to speak for all gamers. I speak for myself, and I am a gamer. Boom! That's how individualism works. Secondly, many of them fail to realize that the casual games that they feel are harming the industry, again, you make that assumption. It's not about casual games. You are the people saying that people playing fucking phone games are gamers. I haven't even heard people that play these fucking games say that. Are actually helping fund the hardcore games they love so much. Citation needed. A good AAA video game these days can cost tens of millions of dollars to develop, market, and release. Probably more than that. And as systems get more powerful, these costs only rise and rise. Citation needed. I mean, I'm sure it's true, but citation please. Some of these costs can be covered with stuff like DLC, but there's another way to fund them. By making smaller, less expensive games that appeal to a wider audience. Citation needed. Citation needed. Find me one fucking article of a fucking CEO or someone that actually does the finances of these fucking companies saying that they are intentionally making small little games to put out to a wide audience in order to fund these other fucking more expensive games. I'm not even saying it's not true. I'm just saying, please add a citation. This is a bald-faced fucking assertion that I don't know is necessarily true for every fucking publisher. The Simpsons Tapped Out is a fairly basic city simulation game, but by the start of 2014 it had earned EA over $130 million in revenue. That's enough to make 3 or 4 AAA console games. Except for the fact that the same fucking thing you cited actually shows that for that quarter, its projections for profit, or revenue I should say, were off by $80 million. So you're factoring in this $130 million as if it's just flush cash they can do whatever the fuck they want with. This is not a good citation to actually show. It actually shows the opposite of what you're trying to prove here. Similarly, it could be argued that Nintendo has not struck gold with Wii Sports, 82 million fucking games sold, blah, 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 blah. Best case scenario, they would have made more money to fund core games for sure in similar smaller quantities like Pikmin 3, whatever the fuck these games. What many people seem to be forgetting is that things are actually coming full circle. The growth of casual and female gamers in the market doesn't mean that they're taking over gaming. Even if you were to cite the ESA numbers that I don't think are actually true or are too vague to actually dictate what is happening within this market, what do you mean the growth? It's literally 50-50 if you believe their numbers. So what the fuck are you talking about? The growth of female gamers. How much more can they fucking grow? After all, if you moan to me about a simple casual game that people of all ages, all genders, all 2 of them, and skill levels play, I'll show you the news reports back in 1980 where Pac-Man was released by men, women, and children were parking lots in droves. What? You just contradicted yourself then. If women are playing back then, what the fuck happened in the 90s? If this changed in the aughts, according to you, what the fuck happened in the 90s? Where did women go in the 90s? You are full of fucking shit. So I guess it was Generation X then. It's not my fucking problem then. Generation X is just full and rife of misogynist gamers, apparently, that kicked women out from where they were in the 80s. God damn, dude. At least be consistent. Had someone told me when I was a kid that one day everyone would play games, they don't. That one day boys, girls, adults, everyone would not only be gamers, but openly discuss the games that they played and not hide from what they're doing for fear of seeming nerdy, I would have been delighted. You say this as if it's just ubiquitous. That like every fucking body of people, every clique now thinks to some degree that gaming is acceptable. That's not necessarily true. And here's where we enter the gamers are dead territory. The term gamer no longer means what the hardcore wants it to mean. Bull fucking shit. Everyone is a gamer now. If everyone is a gamer, no one is a gamer. From the teenage boy who takes part in an epic 10-hour Battlefield session to the businesswoman who's level 7 pallet. Again, now you've changed it to the businesswoman is playing fucking World of Warcraft. A much more intense fucking game. You disingenuous fuck. To the aunt who plays Pokemon Y so that she can trade with her nephew who plays Pokemon X. To the guy who's on the train that plays a quick game of Angry Birds, you stupid fuck. Those are not the same game. Those are not the same circumstances. These are not equitable fucking comparisons. You stupid fuck. This is so fucking disingenuous. 1, they don't all identify as gamers. For fucking sure. 2, maybe the businesswoman isn't going to tell anyone that she plays fucking World of Warcraft. Maybe this is a secret for her, okay? The teenage boy playing fucking Battlefield. That's different from this businesswoman. That's different from the fucking aunt playing Pokemon Y. These are all different, especially the guy that's playing fucking Angry Birds on his fucking phone while passing time while commuting to work. We're all gamers. Embrace it. Fuck you. We're not all gamers. Your argument is ridiculous and it's not true. We decide who's a gamer, and not everyone is. The same thing goes for feminism. It's the same fucking argument. Everyone's a feminist. No, they're fucking not. Not everyone participates or is within a fucking subculture. Otherwise, it's not a subculture, and gaming is. That's all I have to say about this stupid fucking article.